Hey everyone, I'm just gonna get this out of the way. Just say it, and then we can have a discussion about our feelings. I'm not a big Harry Potter fan. There, I said it. I never really have been. I've read all the books, I've seen all the movies, mostly because, well, all the books I read because I wondered what the big deal was, and I got bored. The movies I've all seen. For similar reasons. Also because my girlfriend is a huge Harry Potter fan, like ridiculous Harry Potter fan. I'm kind of a fan by proxy, I guess. But on my own, I'm not a really big Harry Potter fan. I will say though that I'm much more a fan of the movies than the books, for a number of reasons. One, I hate the way J.K. Rowling writes. I don't think she's a good writer. I don't like how she writes dialogue. I don't like how she writes accents. The books, in my opinion, after book 3, the books are way too long. There's too many extraneous plot points that exist for no other reason other than to pad the book because the fans wanted more, so they got more story, but it didn't actually do anything. Like, Order of the Phoenix didn't need to be 12,000 pages long. Or how many is it? Actually, like 800 something, right? 800 something pages. I don't think it needed to be more than 4 or 5. I think a lot of it just didn't need to happen. Like, there's just so many characters that don't need to be there. There's, like, so many plot threads that are, like, picked up and then kind of just disappear. Sometimes they show up again, like, 2 books later, or sometimes they just don't. They just, like, these characters or these plot points just fall into a vortex, and, it happens. Not that I'm saying that it doesn't happen in other book series, like, it totally does. It just happens to be that Harry Potter is, like, the most popular thing of all time ever, so it comes under a great deal more scrutiny than a lot of other book series, except for maybe Twilight. But we're not talking about Twilight, thank God. Actually, that would be a much shorter video. It would just be like 5 seconds long of me saying, no! And that would be it. But yeah, so I don't like the books all that much. They were interesting, quick read. I mean, I like the world that J.K. Rowling created. I just wish a better author would have written for it, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Like, she's obviously very creative, thinking up this, like, whole universe, but for the actual stories themselves, I really feel like someone else probably could have written it better. But that's just my opinion. The movies, though, the movies I like a lot better because they condense a lot of the books. A lot of times, yeah, the movies don't make sense unless you've read the books, but I think I would still find them enjoyable even if I hadn't read the books because it just, it sticks pretty much to the major plot points. It tells the story that needs to be told in order to get to the end of the movie. Like, the pacing's much faster. I mean, the acting's, well, the acting leaves something to be desired most of the time, but I mean, the stories are good, the visuals are great, like, these are well-produced movies. I like them way more than I like the books. Although Daniel Radcliffe, you just try so hard, and you just aren't a very good actor, which is unfortunate, because you seem like a really nice and charismatic guy in, like, the real world, but luckily there are people like Alan Rickman and Gary Oldman and all these sorts of people. Like, the adults, oh my god, the adults are fantastic. Like, Maggie Smith, I love Maggie Smith. McGonagall is, like, my favorite character in the movies, hands down, just because she's just played so well. That's really all I have to say about Harry Potter. If I had to sum up my feelings on Harry Potter in, like, one word, it would be meh. Sorry if I'm letting anyone down. I hope I don't get kicked off the channel for this. So yeah, until next week, hope everyone's doing well. Bye.